What's good, y'all? Let's go, baby. Falcon and Winter Soldier, episode 3, Power Broker. I'ma just let you know up front. This is my favorite episode out of the series so far. Granted, we only got 3 episodes, but 10 out of 10. So let's get started. We open up right where we left off. Bucky and Sam are going to visit Zemo. They need information about the Super Soldier Serum. Obviously, Zemo knows all about that. If you saw Civil War, you know who Zemo is. He doesn't want anything to do with the Super Soldier Serum. He doesn't like the Avengers, superheroes, none of that. He wants it all gone. So, why not go to this dude for information? But we see quickly that Bucky was going to him not only for information. Bucky had every intention of breaking Zemo out of jail. He goes to Sam and tells him, hypothetically speaking, what if we did this to break him out? And the hypothetical wasn't actual. And while they're talking, Zemo walks in on their conversation. Sam mentions how Zemo basically murdered T'Chaka, who was T'Challa's father. The Wakandans most likely want Zemo dead. And he framed Bucky for it. This entire episode, all that's going through my mind is you can't trust Zemo. And every time I think he's about to turn, he doesn't. But I know it's coming. You can feel it coming. After they link up, they go somewhere and Zemo has a bag and it's a bunch of cars. We find out that he's rich, obviously, because if you know Zemo from the comics, he's a Baron Zemo, whatever. He gets the iconic mask, which he does put on in this episode. Zemo basically has connections to, I guess, the underground. I can't remember the name of the place they go to, but the person there has information on the Super Soldier Serum. They have Sam dress up as some guy named some Tiger. I don't fucking remember. It was fun. And Bucky has to go as the Winter Soldier. So the person gives him information, basically that the Super Soldier Serum, the place they're in right now, is the Super Soldier Serum is still there. And they're about to get more information, but Sam's fucking phone rings and it's his sister calling. So the person tells him to answer and put it on speaker. Everything's going decent for a while until she says the name Sam. So, they say kill him, but someone shoots. I can't remember the person's name that was giving them the information. But she's shot from someone outside of the building. She's basically assassinated. And it's pinned on those 3. In that country, they're wanted. I think it was a lot of money on their head. They're walking through the streets and everyone stops in their tracks just to take them out. And luckily they have help in the form of Sharon Carter, aka Agent 13, who you will remember from Winter Soldier and Civil War. She helps them out. She mentions that she's on the run because in Civil War, if you remember, when Captain America and Sam were basically arrested or brought in, the shield in Sam's wings were put into government custody. She got it out for them. That's against the law. She's been on the run since. She basically can't go back to the United States. So they link up, they talk about that, and the scientists they're looking for, Sharon has a way of getting information on how to speak to him because she runs some kind of hustling business with art or something. I don't really know. But so they make a deal. Sam says, you get us the information we need, you get us to the scientists, and I'll make sure that your pardon, Slay to be wiped clean. Now, Sam couldn't even get a fucking bank loan, so I don't know how he's gonna get her pardon, but okay. So the party begins. They get the information they need. It was kind of fun. Freaking Zemo was dancing and shit. They get the information they need, and they go to the scientist. And the scientist tells them that the CIA issued him to attempt to recreate the Super Soldier Serum. And the test subject they used to recreate it was Elijah, who we met in the last episode, who was the super soldier who fought Bucky, the black super soldier who was then sent to prison and done tests they tested on, so to speak, kind of like the Tuskegee experiment. And we found out that he was experimented on a few years ago to recreate the serum. And this guy was able to do it. And then we found out that he said he was dusted in the blip. And he came back. And, you know, the whole operation was shut down. But the power broker financed him basically and supplied him to start the project back up. I'm pretty sure this power broker is going to be the actual big bad of this series. I thought it was going to be Zemo, but it seems like it's definitely going to be power broker. And Carly, who I wouldn't necessarily say she's in charge of the Flag Smashers. Maybe she is, or you know, she's at the top, somewhere at the top. She stole the Super Soldier Serum, which would explain how her and the Flag Smashers are able to do what they do. And this version of the Super Soldier Serum, it doesn't buff you up, doesn't mess with your mind, just gives you the physical ability. So it's basically perfect. I think we're definitely going to come back to this. I think John Walker is going to end up taking the Super Soldier Serum. And speaking of John Walker, this dude is going off the deep end. He's looking for Carly as well. And I can't remember where they invade, but he was asking for information on her. The guy said, we don't know anything, basically. It's not giving him shit. It's not giving him anything. And the guy spits in John Walker's face. I'm not calling him Captain America. The guy spits in John Walker's face, and John Walker basically like goes off and says, do you know who I am? And I'm like, whoa. Power trip much? We also find out that they were going looking for Zemo as well towards the end of the episode. By the time he gets there, Zemo's gone, obviously, because Sam and Bucky broke him out. Which John Walker suspects because it was told that Bucky and Sam were there last. So when they went to meet the scientists, it's Zemo, Bucky, and Sam meeting the scientists. Sharon is outside, you know, on the lookout, and you have to remember they have a bounty on him. So these people are coming for them. Sharon is kicking ass, bro. Like, she's out there handling business. Like, and the way Marvel does this is why I say Marvel can do a PG-13 Blade or Punisher. You don't need the blood all the time. Like, she's killing dudes, shooting dudes. I'm buying it, and there's no blood. You don't always need the blood. The blood, you know, sometimes it's necessary. Maybe in a Blade movie it will be because he's a vampire, but we'll see how they do that. But that's a different video. I don't want to get off topic. So, basically, after they get the information they want out of this guy, Zemo shoots him. And someone with a rocket launcher basically blows up the lab, and they have to escape. Now, at this point, Zemo runs out before they do. So I'm thinking, told you. Couldn't trust fucking Zemo. Now he's not coming back. I was wrong. He basically saves them. He gets a car. They all hop in. Obviously, Sharon can't go with him because she can't go back to America yet. But as she's leaving, she gets in a car with someone and says, we have a problem. Like a big problem. And I'm like, what's going on with this? Is Sharon like on some double agent shit? I don't know, man. All I know is we got 3 episodes left. And they probably about to fit a lot into these 3 episodes. But these episodes are actually kind of longer than the WandaVision episodes, so it's fine. Afterwards, they land somewhere. Zemo, Sam, and Bucky. They land somewhere. Sorry if I don't remember these fucking countries they landed in. They land somewhere, and Bucky kind of notices something, and you know, he goes off by himself telling me to meet up with him. And he starts picking up like these, they look like beads. And he basically says so he's waiting for someone. And who we see is, I think her name is Ayo, from the Dora Milaje in Wakanda. You'll remember her from Civil War. She was the one that told Black Widow, move or you will be moved. So we basically know why she's there. She's there for Zemo, which she expresses. And I'm pretty sure she wants Zemo dead, going in Wakanda custody after when he did Shaka. He murdered him. So we're gonna see where that goes. That adds a whole nother dynamic to the series. Like I said, we only got 3 episodes left. I can only imagine what they're gonna do. But yeah, that's the end of the episode. And I have to say, this is my favorite episode, bro. The action, the comedy, some of the lines, some of the dialogue, them expanding on things. This is getting really good. And I don't want to compare it to WandaVision because they're 2 different shows. But I'm loving it so far. I love the whole buddy cop dynamic because that's exactly what it's giving me. Bad Boys, Lethal Weapon, Rush Hour type vibes. I love it. I'm going to be kind of upset when these 3 episodes over, man. I wish we was getting 9 like WandaVision. But, you know, maybe this doesn't need to be stretched out as much. I guess it's just, you know, we got to wait until we see how the story pans out. But I'll be back next Friday with another Falcon and Winter Soldier discussion/review. Always going to be spoiler discussion. So, until then, peace.